All right, I hate I didn't get the film on sooner because y'all executed really well early on in the game, but we'll start here and we'll talk about what actually wins games and not just the person who scores the bucket. All right, so we get our dribble handoff. Look at Sincere set his man up for the back door, and because of a good hard cut, he has inside position to get the offensive rebound. This is perfect. I wish he'd block out a little more to ensure that, but nonetheless, he gets the rebound. All right, and now he's pursuing the ball while it's in the air while everybody else is looking. So that's a second offensive rebound. So he's the MVP right now. All right, and Mackenzie makes a quick 0.5 decision, quick pass to Evan at the top of the key. And Evan gets all the credit for hitting the shot, but because of Sincere's extra possessions and Mackenzie's quick playmaking, that's why they scored that three-pointer. All right, Zayden, remember how we spaced the floor at training camp? You got to space to the corner. All right, you come up, it's crowded because we don't have spacing, and that's a steal, and Mackenzie gets an attempt on an open court play. All right, Nello, we got to make sure we can see the court. Look to your left. There's guys open. Head up. You're only looking at the rim, so you're not making other people better. You have a second chance to throw it to somebody for an easy layup, but you're only looking at the rim. At this level, that's not a good shot for you. All right, so Zayden, this is the area I want you to get stronger at, like dribbling through guys. Look at DJ. Everybody's crowded after the ball, and DJ floats away to space. That's what I mean about floating baseline. And look at the type of shot he gets. Wide open, nobody near him. So we got to make sure we learn how to space the floor so you get those quality looks. All right, way to throw it ahead there, Julian. All right, so now, hey, Braden, you got to look to your right. If you make a guy collapse, Cody's wide open. All right, so I'm not going to mind that play because you got in between there, but show me that you can see that. Well, guess who gets the offensive board again? And because of that offensive board, Cody gets a wide open shot at the top of the key. So Sincere creates another opportunity and gets an assist on another play. All right, that is why yellow team is winning at this point, just to make sure everybody understands. All right, so, hey, Ethan, as you're going, everything don't have to be downhill, but this has to be a bounce pass. All right, and that's why that gets deflected. Know which pass to make win. Cody, if Julian catches it there and all that traffic, what are you going to do with it? Just retreat dribble. Now, Julian does a great job of dealing with ball pressure, ball him, man. And that's a good job. You really grown there, Julian. That was really good to see. And now Cody's wide open again because Braden found him. So good vision there, Braden. So here it goes again. Now let's look at Nello and Ethan are guarding the same guy. So then Nello goes and starts guarding the ball. Nello, you can't just randomly go and guard the ball. So now there's a guy open, and your team has to scramble. So you got to talk or find an open man that doesn't have the ball because the ball was already being guarded. So do a better job at that. DJ, here as you're dribbling up, see the court. Dylan's wide open. You got to throw that now. Let's tell you how many dribbles. 1, 2, 3. Took you 3 dribbles to throw it to him. And because of bad defense, he's able to get a shot off. But you got to give him that shot 3 dribbles sooner. All right. Good way to be patient as you come down instead of keep going. But here, right here, Ethan and Nello did a better job at giving the ball handler space, and that's why Nello got a good look. That's a good look for you right there, Nello. Now, Dylan, show up in space. You're wide open next to the rim. Don't walk out of that. And Zayden, that's what we got to practice. Get out of trouble. You got to deal with that ball pressure. All right, but learn to wait in space so y'all can score easier. This is a great steal by Cody. I like that for the most part, the whole game, both teams played pretty unselfishly. That was impressive to me. All right. So as we come up the court, Mackenzie, you can't run behind Dylan. You got to get in front of him and protect the rim as a defensive player. You're just trotting right now. Jay, you got to get your chest in front of DJ. He gaps you, and they get a layup. You got to make a guy make one more play. So make sure you help on that, and he doesn't come straight down, no passes, and a shot at the rim. That can't happen. Look, I like how Evan makes a second guy guard him, then pulls it out. That's good. All right, and Cody, as you look, have that patience. I mean, this was good patience. You made a guy guard you and then passed it to Jay. Jay, you have a little more patience left for Zayden to fly by. Good recovery, Zayden, to make him make another play. All right, I think you caused him to miss that. All right, so we got to work on how to throw post-entry passes, and that's on me. I'm not going to blame you on that. So we'll teach you how to throw a better pass into Jay because he's battling Zayden. You can't throw a laser to him. You're probably going to have to throw a bounce pass of some sort, or fake a pass to make a pass. All right, but again, I like the way y'all dapped up. Y'all talked about it. So again, we're coming down court, and we got to make sure we don't get gapped. All right. So this is the same thing, Jay. You didn't get your chest in front, and now DJ gets downhill again for another bucket. All right. So defensively, we just can't let guys not pass to anybody and get scores. We just can't allow that to happen. All right, and we'll work on that. We're going to grow each week with that. Hey, this is a good adjustment. I think Key had y'all try to keep the ball on one side of the court after that dribble handoff. So that's a good adjustment. Hey, Evan, way to make two guys guard you and get it out of there. Now, Cody has a wide open lane because of that, but Cody, we got to work on your left hand because this is a wide open drive that should have been at the basket. So instead of a layup or a runner at the basket, we got that. All right, so we got to get stronger on our own time at things, at skill development, things like that. All right. Again, good screen by Dylan. It made Evan run right into it. And it made three people have to collapse. So I like that from DJ, being willing to get off the ball. All right. And then Zayden, way to dunk in. Too bad Trent kind of traveled before that. But that's good court awareness. I really, really like that. All right. Good rebound, Mackenzie. And I like that we're patient enough to kind of wait, set something up. All right. We get a dribble handoff. Cody, dribble with your left hand on that. All right. Oh, Jalen, way to jump in that passing lane right there. That's good good court awareness. Now, I like this play. And I know y'all can't really hear because DJ has the mask on, but I like guys trying to get guys in order and communicate because that's what it's going to take. There's no ball pressure and there's no shot clock. So I put this play just because, hey, we're trying to get in order. So that was good. All right, and because of that, we get in order eventually. We run something, right? I mean, and we didn't throw a bunch of sets at y'all, but y'all were able to run something. And because of ball and player movement, there we go with a wide open, with a foul. All right, and because of that floater that you were able to shoot, Zayden would have had the ball and a rebound for an easy putback. So the player movement causes those easy rebounds. All right. So, hey, we're not going to bail you out on that, Evan. That's a bad shot. Reverse pivot, pull. We're not going to give you that. You got to take better shots and run better offense than that. All right. So here we go. DJ gets his paint touch. It's not there. This is a reverse pivot. This is our skills training right here. All right. All right. It's not there. We reverse pivot again. Live to fight another day. I really like seeing this stuff being applied. And because of that, a left-handed runner by DJ. All right, guys, if you just be willing to pass the ball, the ball will find you again. Now, look, I slowed this down because Ethan comes and he sets a screen. I don't know if it's for real or accidental or y'all ran that, but Ethan sets a screen, and now DJ is wide open on the inbounds play because of that. All right, so Ethan, you created that play for DJ to be wide open. You get just as much credit for that bucket as he does, and whoever passed it in as well. Way to turn that corner on that play, Braden. That was really good. Nobody got their chest in front, and if not, you get in that paint. So, hey, look here. I like the pointing. Look at Jay. Who got shooter? Who's pinching? That's good. So now let's watch and see what we actually do. Because the first step for Jay should be his left leg crossing Zayden and Braden right leg. And we're going to make sure we break this down a little better so we can hold y'all accountable to it. Way to hold that block out, Jay. Braden, you walk straight in. You're underneath the basket. There's no rebounds that come from underneath the basket. All right, so you can't get pushed that deep. That's not good for you.
All right, I love this action here. We're going to get a dribble handoff. All right, Braden doesn't see anything. So then we get another one. It's really tough defensively at every level to guard two actions. And because of that, we get a wide open shot by Mackenzie. Cody, I think you could split stance left, but again, you're not strong left, so usually when you can't go left, you settle for a jump shot. Mackenzie, way to sprint into the hot spot. Guys, the hot spot is opposite of the shooter. 80% of the misses are going to go over the rim, and that's where Mackenzie ran to. So here's Sincere. Sincere did a good job at pushing the ball the whole game, but watch Trent. This is a great defensive effort. He gets a ball fake by Jay, which is smart, and then he goes and guards the next pass as well. Cody, good job of making two guys guard you, right back to Jay. And this is what I want y'all to understand. When you move the ball, just know that it'll come back to you, all right? It's becoming contagious out here now. Ball movement, player movement, and y'all are getting really good shots because of that. All right, Braden, I like that you crash Zayden. You got to make sure you block those guys out and don't just try to out-athlete for the ball. Trent, so after a great defensive possession, look where you are. You didn't look at the defense. You just turned around and just said, I'm going to the hole. So there's no ball movement or player movement, and that's the kind of possessions you'll get. All right, so be ready. Be okay with letting the ball move. So here we go. Yellow's doing a better job of White at this time doing that. All right. And Julian, great pass right there in the pocket. I love that Sincere cut. And Sincere, I'm not mad at that pass at all. That's a great defensive effort by Dylan. I'm impressed that you can even see it. It's more of a great look, bad execution type of play. So that was really good. DJ, I like that you're attacking. And then once you feel you get cut off, you live to fight another day. That is a skill. Jalen, I feel you could have turned the corner right here and attacked. You didn't attack. You just kind of dribbled off, and I felt left them out the hook, let the other team off the hook. So when you come off that dribble handoff, look to attack first. All right. All right, here comes the dribble handoff. I know y'all's coach drew up a really nice play for Jay. This is the second time y'all ran and y'all executed it much better. It's really good to see that y'all executing off of the dry erase board. That shows a lot. Now look at everybody pointing. That's great to see right there. I got him. So y'all are communicating. But y'all get gapped by DJ again. Don't just think about who you got. You always guard a person and a half. That means your man and the ball, at least half of it. And at this point, Yolo didn't do a good job of not getting gaps. So next week, that's something we got to make a strength. DJ, you know I love seeing stuff from training go to the game. So that's a bump and then an attack. Jay, you still got to get your chest in front of him, because in a week, he's going to be able to split that effortlessly and still go score a layup. All right? But way to apply training to what we do in a live setting. All right, so here is Ethan drive. Don't set a screen. I'm going to have to teach you all how to space correctly, Jay, into the pocket. Then Evan will be able to hit you. But, again, y'all are playing unselfish. We separate. Braden sees he catches. Braden spaces up. And because of that, look at the closeout. Guys closing out to Braden. Now he goes against their momentum and scores a layup. All right, and he gets fouled. But, again, when y'all know that everybody's going to move the ball, it makes it a lot easier to move it, because you know you'll get it back. DJ, after you make this pass and you close out, I think a good thing to do would be to cut. All right. Nonetheless, it's all good. I like this, Ethan. You attack. I like that you've grown to a place where you know, hey, it didn't work out, and then you move the ball somewhere else. All right. And because of that, y'all get a 3 because you live to fight another day. Every move isn't going to work, guys. Sometimes you got to pull them out. All right. Okay, so here Yellow goes with some more player movement, which is good, and ball movement. Good attack again by Sincere. Now, this is a sign of a good, selfless team. Jay and Julian are on the bench, and they're happy for somebody else getting a shot. Sincere, man, I can't express how good of a game you've played so far. You've played excellent all game, and you haven't scored a point, or maybe 2. Now, James, you grew in this area. You drove, nothing was there. You stopped and then, reverse pivoted. And that's good. And because you didn't just take it in and shoot it, y'all created a traffic jam with a dribble handoff, and now we're able to gap. All right. Those actions are really tough to guard. All right. So really good job there. All right. Cody, you got to float a little bit. I think you'll be even more open if you take that shot. This is a good closeout by James. All right, good rebounds. They way to catch it high in the air. I think you can dribble that yourself and get better at that rep. All right, so I think we tie it up right there. Now, this is the end of the game. Evan, you can't let DJ in the back just step in front of you. So I slowed it down so you can see. So now, right before the tip, he steps in front of you. All right, you can't allow that to happen, all right, without a little bit of a battle. So he gets the ball first and gets a shot. All right, but don't worry about that. Those are learning experiences. Hey, all in all, this went really well. I think this video right here is a good indication of the way you guys listened. All right, I was impressed with that. The coach was able to coach you. And for it to be week 1, how well you guys executed and moved the ball. It looks like y'all practiced and been a team for a long time. So that's really impressive. Let me say this. While they're shooting free throws, you can see Jay at the bottom block and James on the other, and then McKenzie. I think Jay should go to the side where Zayden is, and McKenzie comes to the side here where James is. And that'll make it a much easier block out for you guys. Just a little nugget to make sure we talk about and talking points. Hey, y'all have set the bar and the standard really high. I think we only should grow from here. I'm really happy with what I saw on the court. Way to listen and way to execute. Great job.